Hello, hello, hello. Hi. It's been a while since I made a video. Nothing physically has happened to me. I've just been busy. One thing, when you have a terminal diagnosis like I do with ALS, or you get diagnosed with a chronic disease that may impede your being able to function or do the form of work you are, you can, instead of getting lost into disability, I try to do what I am able to do. You know, there's this term, it's going around because this is National Suicide Awareness Month, but broken crowns can still color. And I'm like, yeah. I always tease that I have broken person parking instead of disabled parking. I don't like, I mean, yes, you know, disability, but I don't like being disabled. Yeah, I can't do things I did before. So just broken, I mean, it sounds nicer to me. It's just me. It's my personal hang up. But I do like the fact that, you know, yes, I can still color. Well, my hands work. But I've been keeping myself busy. My kiddos, my youngest started middle school. Both of my daughters, and today is National Daughters Day. So if you are a daughter or you have a daughter, I hope you had a great day. I've been doing my advocacy speaking, went down to the Rio Grande Valley, which was special. Got invited and I went, talked to people. It was McAllen. I have family, my mom's family's from Brownsville. So it's just such a different space down there. The world works slower, people are nice, there's palm trees, just good people. So that was nice. Drove back. I drove like 1,000 or 1,100 miles in one weekend. Then just this weekend, I went to Austin to speak for suicide awareness. I have an uncle that died that way. So, you know, in memory, you know, to keep memory. You know, it's a difficult subject, but I hope everyone takes care of themselves. And there is a number. You can call and text 988. You can go to lifeline988.org. And if you are suicidal or you have in a mental crisis or someone you love is in a mental crisis, you can call, text, or chat online for someone. If you're a veteran, you can press 1, and there are services just specifically for veterans. So that's my talk on that. So what else is going on? What have I done? I got to go to a concert. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. It started before the pandemic. The Chameleons and the Mission UK bands I love, and then it got pushed off, and then I had to buy another ticket because I couldn't find my other ticket, but went and got to see them play live, and I was right there in front. It was harder now that I'm not on the study drugs. You know, I fatigue a little bit easier. But, so I stood up for 3.5 hours, and I wore my Doc Martens because they hold your ankles really good. And I had my cane, but my legs were really tired afterwards, and I tired out. So I rested and, you know, mammogram stuff. I mean, it's just, of course, it happens to be around the year's time. Last year, my sister had just gone through the reoccurrence of her breast cancer tumor coming back in her brain, and she'd had surgery, and she came back, and like in October of last year, she started having a lot of pain, and ending up through testing, found out that the cancer was in her spine, and she died on November 3rd. So, you know, mammogram, there's problems we can't see. We need to have a CT mammogram for you. It's like, I didn't even know they did CT mammograms. Apparently they do breasts MRIs too. It's like, I don't think I could lay prone and hold my neck up for that long. I have neck weakness. Well, not drop neck yet, but that could happen to me. Yeah, that's not pleasant. So those results were good. You know, no, just dense breast. It's like, okay, so lifetime worry. You know, it's like how much worth it is it? So I'm supposed to go yearly for the CT mammograms, and anytime if they hear that you have a family member that died of breast cancer, got diagnosed with breast cancer. My sister had triple negative inflammatory breast cancer, which is not genetic. So you just hear it. Ah. So what's going on? ALS symptom wise, I fatigue more easily. My muscles are weaker. I'm starting to feel more of the fasciculations deeper in, like, you know, groin, deep groin muscles. You know, I can feel, you know, almost like that kind of movement, and it's the fasciculation of deeper muscles. So that's kind of scary. It's like, yeah, I'm lucky. 4 years after diagnosis, my confirmed diagnosis was October 4th of 2019. My preliminary diagnosis was August 23rd of 2019. So I'm past 4 years past the preliminary, about to walk into what, next week, 4 years, and I'm still walking. Now, not great. I mean, it depends on how much I use, and sometimes it's just a shuffle, but I can still walk, which is amazing. Yeah, so I drove to Austin and back, and it's only like 2 hours from where I live, and that was nice. Went through the Bastrop piney forest, which was nice, you know. We've been in drought in Texas quite a bit. We had some rain today, which was amazing. Someone was saying, it's like, it looks like it's rain, but I don't want to be Susan Lucci. A soap opera actress that was nominated like 8 times and never won. So I think for, what do you call it, Grammys, Emmys, something like that, whatever's on TV. So, but hey, you know, it did actually rain twice today, which is, the grass is going to like it. You know, I would love to xeriscape, you know, put rocks down, put my cacti out, but HOAs won't let you do that. But I think I'm going to try to do native grasses. I mean, you know, ones that look enough like it, you can mow it, or my husband can mow it. And it will look like it, but it'll be drought tolerant. I mean, that's what I've been doing. Anytime a plant dies, I have a native species of plant from Texas planted, because why? I mean, why waste water? People don't realize, you know, eventually it's going to be the water we drink, right? So I have been very blessed that I haven't significantly progressed yet. You know, I do notice that I do get fatigued more easily than not, and my legs, while they work, I can't push it too far. So I've been really not over extending myself, and that's been the hard thing. But as a woman, as you get into perimenopause and menopause, you get more UTIs, and that's the cause of a lot of spasticity for me. Just like a little old lady or a little gentleman with dementia or something like that, or, you know, neurological diseases. You know, UTIs are difficult on neurological patients, and it causes me severe spasticity. So I've been using, the doctor ordered a benzodiazepine for me, which is actually like the, you know, whether some people are on Ativan, I'm on diazepam, which small dose has been really successful, along with the increase in gabapentin and the baclofen. I'm on the largest dose of baclofen you can be on orally. That seems to help, and occasionally a little Robaxin 500 milligrams orally in between. So I've been able to have that the past 3 months. Has really helped. It really has worked for me. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been trying not to get too spastic, experiencing the deep fasciculations. You know, it's nothing really bright, nothing really horrible has happened, which I'm lucky. You know, it just scares me. you know, about the walking thing. I mean, I'm glad that I've been able to travel and do what I can do while I can do, and I still have my voice. Though if I talk, I have to really make sure I can project my voice because it's not as loud as it used to be. I can still swallow, which is good. Though I am losing weight. So since the beginning of the summer, unintentionally, I've lost 20 pounds. And they say as an ALS patient, you know, you don't want to lose weight. That's a sign that things could be getting worse. So I'm losing weight. I'm eating. I'm trying to increase my, you know, intake, though being a diabetic, I can't do too much too fast, you know. So yes, you can see I'm a little bit burnt. Went to Austin on Saturday and did that speech. And on Sunday, the last day it was open, a water park, my little one, we had bought in Costco. We got some tickets to a water park, and they were, of course, closed on her birthday week, right before school. And they changed the hours because other school districts go back sooner than hers does. And finally, you know, my husband really likes the lazy river. I enjoyed it, but you don't realize how much you use your muscles in the lazy river. Now, most people wouldn't have a problem, though, if you're someone that has ALS and, you know, did a mammogram on Friday, woke up early, and then drove to Austin the next day, and then the water park the next day. That was a lot. And my legs kind of said, I started doing like little shuffles. Got my cane, went and sat down on a lounger next to a splash pad. Saw the little kids play. You know, just running and jumping, just the innocence of youth. Made me want to see my granddaughter doing it. You know, she's 2.5, cute as a bug's ear. You know, that's just so lucky to be here still, to be doing okay still. You know, there's that. I'm walking in the, here's hoping I'm walking, if not I'm wheeling, in the ALS walk for the ALS Association on October 25th in Houston, Texas. My team is tall and skinny with 6 shots. I will put the link below if you would like to walk with me, or you can join my team. If not, if you could please support me in this walk, I would greatly appreciate it, to raise money for the ALS Association. They do a lot. They do meetings, and they do meetings for children. They do the supply loan closet at most ALS clinics. They have been a great help. And actually, I ordered 2 books from them for, you know, age-appropriate books for the children, for seeing a family member go through ALS. It's really wonderful. I mean, they really do a lot. If you can support me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So what else is going on? I got to see the Chameleons and the Mission UK, which I've been waiting, and I just absolutely enjoyed it. Now, I did wear my legs out, you know, standing, and that's been harsher than it has been in the past. But you know, you take things as they come. I mean, being able to see it live, and I got the set list from the Mission UK, which I loved. And I actually bought a disabled ticket for being, you know, for Peter Gabriel. He's coming in October, so I'm going to be very glad to hear that. And then I have my transport wheelchair, so I'll just sit in that, and, you know, still having, I mean, oh my goodness. Access, you know, wheelchair access vans, yikes, they're like $50,000. I mean, I can't afford that right now. So keep watching it, you know, here's hoping. I have a power chair, but it'd be hard to get anywhere, and it only goes 13 miles per hour. I don't want to get on the freeways going there. Can you imagine? So what can I say about nearly 4 years, well, almost 4 years, next week will be after I've been confirmed with ALS. What are the changes that have happened since I was diagnosed? For people that are diagnosed with ALS, there's no longer through the compassionate allowance thing. You know, it took me 6 months to get Medicare and Social Security disability. Now I think ALS patients are, once they have confirmed, it is a no wait, which is amazing. Through there are hearings, hopefully for Neuron, that will be approved. People are trying to get that approved. It helps some people. The study I was on will be, hopefully, the FDA review board will approve the phase 2. Should start late fall, early winter. And because I was a genetic patient in it, I have C9orf-related ALS. They're going to allow other forms of genetic as well as sporadic patients. All 4 of us that were in the study, me being the only genetic, responded well to it. So here's hoping. I really think this could be an effective therapy. Now, how much it ends up costing people, I'm not sure, but I really think this could be a big game changer in having ALS become a treatable disease, not just a only fatal disease. And that's the hope. There's a lot of new discoveries. There's a lot of medication that's going up the pipeline that may make a difference. I think that 5-10 years from now, people are diagnosed, may have a greater chance of prolonging survival. So I just have a slower progressing form of it. I don't know why. You know, I'm just still around, and that's a blessing. Even though I've been very exhausted after that lazy river. Yeah, little burn too. It's kind of funny, late September and getting sunburned. Even though I was wearing sunscreen 70. When I used the 100 in July, I didn't get burned at all, but we used it all. I just had 70 left. So that's what's going on. I mean, it's just, life is doing okay. I'm just so blessed to be here. I'm so blessed to have my family and, you know, being present for them. You know, my little granddaughter is so cute. My youngest is adorable. Got her first phone. And yeah, it's hard because you don't want them to get stuck in the phone. You know, it's like kind of one of those things where you want everybody to develop normally, because who knows how, you know, all these children that are just in devices, you know, how they're going to be able to manage. You know, there was an interesting thing. The event I went down to in the Texas Valley, Dr. Zeblale, Doctors for Social Responsibility, said that in our generation, you know, I'm Gen X, you know, there might have been 5 or 6 people that we could call if we were in crisis or we needed to speak to someone. Current generations may have 1 or 2, and if they're not available, you know, it's kind of, I took a picture yesterday, my daughter and her friend that went to the water park with us, you know, we were eating afterwards at In-N-Out, and they're both on their phones. It's like that, you know, you just want to be able to talk, put down the phone, you know, really experience. So what have I been doing? You know, I've been trying to do that, but also as soon as I see something pretty, oh, let me grab my phone and take a picture. You know, live the experience, not live through your phone, right? I don't know. I'm just so grateful to be here. Looking forward to the walk. Hopefully I can raise the money. So please, if you can, help me. Doing that, my aunt and uncle are coming in from Seattle on Thursday, and have a little visit with them before they fly out. And hopefully we will have Halloween. I'll see Peter Gabriel before that, but got to get everything done and have my husband help me put stuff up, you know, as much as I can do. Excuse me. My much as I can do. I don't want to push myself because I don't want to push myself beyond my limits and then set off spasticity. That's not a fun thing when your body cramps up, and it hurts. It really does. So that is what I'm doing. Just kind of seasons change, you know. We actually had rain today, which is so amazing. Still hot. We should get, they say, the weather people say we should have our first cold front in October. So it was 115 during the summer. It's 90s, in the high 90s now. You know, it's in the high 80s. I don't know. We might need to wear sweaters. But I just want to say hi. Hope you're doing well. Please support me in the ALS walk, and I will hope to make another video sooner than later. You know, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Thanks.